Sometimes marketplaces, especially in consumer, tend to start to kind of professionalize, one or kind of both sides. And so, like on the supply side, is that something you've seen maybe with like, just more kind of consumers kind of moving into power sellers or resellers, maybe?
Yes, absolutely. So now we close to 35% of our business actually is on the power seller side, which are retail brands. These are furniture brands that we are now powering resell on their behalf. So, and that started off actually by us looking at our data. So when probably 2018, 2019 timeframe, we saw really strong growth, and we were just thinking about, well, marketplaces are expensive. You gotta acquire a buyer and a seller to make a transaction. And you know, without endless amount of money, like what are the other levers that we can take advantage of? And so we looked at our data and we saw around 60, 70% of our sales actually come from like 15 or so brands, furniture brands. And so that was a big aha moment. We're like, well, we saw that they sell faster, they sell for a lower discount rate. And this so essentially they're much more valuable. Like people love them, and you can actually earn more. And so for us, there was a big question on like, well, how do we find every person who owns like a West Elm, or believe it or not, even IKEA, like IKEA, or Crate and Barrel or CB2. Um, and we realized that's of course a tall order to try to figure out who these people are who own these products. And so we had a hunch that we could maybe talk to these brands directly, and convince them to work with us. And so that's what we did. We started knocking on doors a lot of brands, and we signed up. Like now we work with over 30 brands, and including like West Elm and Pottery Barn and Article, Lazy Boy, and Bill Constant and Caligaris. And so we power their resale. Some of them we are, instead of going to an outlet store, you'll find their products on AptDeco. Some of them we're actually selling directly from their distribution centers. Some of them were handling their returns. So we've also evolved our business model because we've built a technology that actually now we can apply to different use cases as well. So it has evolved, but it's Power Seller is the name of the game for sure.